Okay, in this video I want to talk about catfishing. And I don't mean like you go to a lake or a river or whatever. I think lakes. And fish for catfish. I'm talking about when you, the term for when somebody basically, like online or through letters, whatever way, pretends that they are somebody that they're not, or something that they're not. Some type of job or whatever. But and the first time I recall hearing the term that used this way was in that show Sister Wives, and I may have heard of it before then and just forgot, didn't pay that much attention to it, but I know I had heard people do it before then, just not called that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and I could tell a lot of stories about things I've heard about, especially when I was doing the online dating thing, which I just stopped like 3 years ago or so. And oh yeah, some of the stories, like one guy told me that a woman he met told him a story that basically she went to meet this guy from an online dating website, and it turned out to be a woman who had herself taped up, and yeah, was still trying to fake it. So the woman that he knew, who was actually female, the one not pretending to be male, she just found a way to get out of there, out of the restaurant where they met. Things like that happen, but there are so many ways that a person can do this catfishing, and I think one way you see it quite a bit is on that show called Catfish. Okay, now I didn't know about this show, and apparently it's going into its 7th season, I guess, on MTV, I think. And but when I had hurt my knees and everything, well, I had been surfing basically for something different to watch. I was with Adam, and said let's try to find something different, and ran across that show, and I watched it, and I was like, this is a pretty good show. And then whenever the doctor told me to basically that if I kept walking on my legs they weren't going to heal, after I fell and busted my knees on the sidewalk, so I was trying to stay kind of bedridden, that's just not something easy for me to do. But one of the things I found was that show Catfish on demand. Okay, on demand, I never knew how you say that. But anyway, so I sat there and I watched, because I was bedridden, basically I watched a lot of the episodes. I think I still haven't finished all of them, but it's a really good show. And on it, it's basically about younger people who, meet somebody, quote unquote, online, and they can't seem to get to meet that person in person. And it's because this person is fake. They use like a fake picture of not a fake, but a picture of somebody else, like a model, and claim that was them, and the other person, has fallen in love with them and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, and then when they meet, it's not exactly what they're expecting. And sometimes it's, they meet, they're expecting to meet a male, and it is a male, but it's not the male they thought. Sometimes it's the opposite sex, sometimes it's the same sex, so, something other than what they were expecting all around. And that's kind of a long intro, but basically, it can happen in so many different ways, and the reason why I'm thinking about it right now is because I started thinking about how many times you see, like on YouTube, you watch videos, and you can run across videos where the person is not showing their face, okay, at all. And you can find somewhere they don't show their face and they don't say anything. There's no way, or they have their voice, what is that called, when it's kind of like a computerized voice. So it's not really their voice, and you never see them at all, no picture of them, anything. This is something that was on my mind yesterday. Okay. Now, one of the reasons it's on my mind is because, because of that I have seen, channels, videos, people never show their face, or their voice, their true voice, and it makes you question about how superficial, or it makes me at least, how superficial a person can be if it's, they have to see that person in order to really trust what the person says. Does that make sense? Or what they're doing. But at the same time, another reason it was on my mind was because I was thinking about how, older people, older is relative, but older people don't get as many views as younger ones on the same topic. Okay, and, you can figure that one out yourself too. Okay, and I was thinking about what would it be if somebody is older, from say baby boomers generation, and they had their channel like that, where you can't tell their age in any way, voice, attitude, whatever, you don't see them. And I've seen something like this, and I can kind of suspect that they're older, certain ways, and they have a lot more views. Okay, like anybody other than an older person. Got that? So what would happen if they were revealed? Somehow they would reveal themselves. How superficial would people be? Would they lose subscribers, viewers? It is kind of obvious, especially since, a lot of the older ones do the same kind of videos as younger ones, and you see the difference. And it's not really, I'm talking like shopping videos. They're still doing the same kind of shopping and buying fun stuff and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyway, kind of rambling, huh? Okay, but it made me think, would that be catfishing? Seriously. Because it's just like when dating, whenever on those dating websites, I only dated men, so I don't know what women would say, except for the women I knew who did the online dating. And it was basically, everybody said that the other, both males and females said about males and females, and they never looked like their picture. Well, nobody did. I never met women, although I did go to a big, thing where it was a lot of people showed up for both males and females from this dating website. And I don't know the woman's picture, so how would I know? But anyway, they say nobody looks like themselves. So, and now if it is themselves and they don't look like that picture, because you can make glamour kind of shots, is that catfishing? Would you think of that as catfishing? If somebody just put up a good picture of themselves and that's not how they look in an everyday kind of thing. I would say, yeah, maybe. It just depends on how you want to define it. But what about videos when the person never shows their age? Never show, because it could be a really, topic that is something about more mature adults, and it'd be somebody young who's talking about it, and you wouldn't know, or vice versa, you wouldn't know. But then they were revealed. Would you have felt that they had been catfishing before that? Okay, so leave a comment. Give your thoughts about this. I'm curious how other people feel about that. And I'm going to wrap this video up. So if you want to subscribe, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, comment, share, and comment. I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.